A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
All right. It's that time of the week yet again. Time for some NASCAR racing for way too long. This time from Las Vegas, and it's another round of the NASCAR Sprint Cup. Oh, it's not called that anymore. Listen to me. I just aged myself. Anyway, the chase for the cup. We're still calling it that. I don't care. I'm old. I qualified second. It's going to be a good day. We're going to try to win. I just realized I had music playing and you can't hear it. That's great. I'm good at this. Let's go ahead and get to the... Good lord. Alex Bowman. Another Hendrick pole. TJ McLeod starting in the back. Cole Custer also starting in the back. It's going to be a good day. We're going to go for the win. See what we can do in the FedEx Camry. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 80 laps in stage 1. I managed to clear Bowman from the outside. Minecraft is happening. There's some dragons flying around on the other screen over here. As usual. The creatures are in the water? What? I don't know anything about that, but we're gonna try to stalk our way around Las Vegas for a few hours in the middle of the day on Saturday here. I believe the Xfinity race at Martinsville is happening IRL. Crown Jewel just wrapped up for WWE. Cody Rhodes beat Gunther. Liv Morgan beat Nia Jax. Let's go out and beat all your favorite drivers. By God, I am doing pretty good here at the Las Vegas. You know, it doesn't help that they have their walls all yellow and stuff. It just reminds me of the Sprint Cup days. I know they have the walls yellow because playoffs. But, yeah. So IRL before the Xfinity race, Denny Hamlin wrecked in practice at the Martinsville. So that's fun. Playoffs, not looking too good there for old Denny Hamlin. He had one of the fastest cars too, and they're gonna try to repair the car, even though the whole back end went into the wall, and they pretty much had to tear the whole back end off. So they're rebuilding the whole back end of the IRL FedEx Camry. Hopefully that goes well for them, the FedEx team at JGR. We're at Las Vegas, though, in the middle of, like, the round of 12. So, I'm going to try to just get a win at Vegas so that I don't have to worry so much about the dang Roval, because, kind of like Denny Hamlin, I'm not a road course driver, man. Not really. I mean, yes and no. do play a lot of Gran Turismo 7 here and there, but haven't in a while, and Charlotte Roval is also not in that game, so I'm not too confident on my Roval ability. I might need to turn my television down because I think you can hear the game twice. Yeah, that might be better. Boy, we took off. How many laps has it been? 7. Okay, well, any minute now the tires will fall off. Joey Logano has made his way into second. And I still haven't decided, because we're about 30% through the playoffs here. I haven't decided what comes after this season mode. I don't know if I'm going to do a career mode. I'm just going to do another season. Maybe a different game. Maybe I just start making World of Outlaws the main series. I don't know. I kind of wouldn't mind taking a break from the NASCAR so that I can get my season to line up with their next IRL season. Doing the same tracks that they're doing. I think that'll be probably get me more views, but it also would be really neat. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've also been considering possibly doing the dreaded NASCAR Ignition. It can't be that bad, right? It can't be. I know it's bad because I've played it, but it can't be that bad, right? Surely. I don't know. I've also thought about doing, but I see a lot of people are doing it now, a throwback season mode or something, like an old game or something. I've also seen someone's doing a completely AI-driven season mode, kind of like we're doing, where the races are full length and you do the actual, like, season calendar. But they're doing it in iRacing with AI, and I'm like, that doesn't sound terrible, actually. So I thought about maybe trying to do that somehow, too, because I do have a decent computer. I don't know. I don't know how I would go about recording that, because I only have the one computer too, so that would put a strain on it, trying to run the game and record it at the same time. I don't know. I have thought about maybe possibly trying to do, it would be a little less of a strain on the computer. Maybe doing like NASCAR Thunder, one of those games, or like NASCAR 2005. NASCAR 2005 has that really in-depth career mode where you go from the asphalt modifieds all the way through truck and all the way up to cup. And then has that weird street race at the beginning with Ryan Newman, because that makes sense. Where were the cops? Don't know. I thought about playing that game, though, because that was like a core... That game, basically... Like, I played NASCAR games before that, but NASCAR 05 was the one where I was like, son of a bitch, I love NASCAR now. Like, we had been watching... My family watched and had, like, we had games and stuff, and I'd play a couple races here and there with people. NASCAR 2005 came out and it had that fight to the top in-depth career mode. Man, I played that so damn much. Then I kind of fell out of it few years after that. And then once I fell out of the games, I kind of fell out of watching the actual races too. So we might check out 2005. We might do like Thunder 2003 or 2004 even. I have Thunder 2002 installed. But the season mode isn't really that in-depth. It's kind of just like this, where you just pick a driver and you just play the races in the order that they would have been in. I kind of want to add something more to it. The career mode, multiple series or something would be kind of cool. At least until NASCAR 25 comes out, because that's the whole idea of why I even started doing this, was to get back in the saddle of playing NASCAR games. And then when 25 comes out, that's gonna be like the game, man. It's gonna be like GTA, NASCAR 25, and then like a rotating other third game. And that's gonna be my life. It's gonna be my life for at least a couple of years, probably. I have been playing Baldur's Gate in my free time again, though. I'm not doing this and spending time with the kiddo and other projects. Like after work, I'll play for a couple hours. It's a good game. You can kind of get up and walk away from it when you need to, because the combat's turn-based and whatnot. So it's like, let me take a break and go get a snack and come back, and then I'll decide what I want to do, It's not like this where you kind of have to, aside from a pause button, you kind of have to dedicate a couple hours to do a full-length race. I guess you don't have to do full-length races, but like, I don't know, I've been enjoying this series so much that it just feels right. Something about ripping around on this game just makes me feel good and calm. Even though I know my buddies and my nephews hate it because I'm just off playing a game by myself for like 3 hours when I could be playing with them. But might start doing some more online races with at least one of my nephews. We've talked about picking back up our F1 career mode that we started. We played World of Outlaws the other day. We did like 6 or 7 half-length races a while ago. It was nice. Always nice to spend time with, family and loved ones and stuff. Really wish that iRacing would make some sort of kind of like F1, like a connected season mode or something. Because that would be, I would love that so much if I could get like 2 or 3 of my nephews together and we do like basically what I'm doing right now, where we play like an actual season, but we're all in the race together, racing each other. That would be lovely. We can play full-length races and stuff, but they just, the games don't really support doing a championship, and it's hard to get people together to do that too, though. I've talked about just doing it on our own and keeping track, maybe on like a Google spreadsheet or something, of points. But hard to get people together for stuff like that. That's why I started this season mode kind of on my own, because I can pick it up and do it at any point during my weekend, as long as I remember to do it before I have to go back to work. Get out of the way. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Yell at me in the comments if that's your favorite driver that I just lapped down. But I don't know who's in that car, and I don't have the little things over the top turned on because I find the names above the cars annoying, distracting from the actual race. Holy crap, man, we're down to 56% tire wear, and I am just cruising. I'm enjoying this. This is gonna be a good, boring, long race to just sit and chill and hang out. I really should have just put WWE's Crown Jewel in the background and just done it while that was on and talked about it as it was happening, so I have something to talk about while I do this, but oh well. I could put Xfinity up, I guess. I could put the little MRN broadcast up, but I don't really know. Xfinity is usually a pretty good show too, but I'm not really familiar with too many of the drivers that are in Xfinity. Oh man, a caution. That throws a wrench into things. I mean, I guess not really, because 27 cars on the lead lap now, nobody's pitting, we're just cruising. I low-key, just because I want to pit and see how quick I can make my way through that 27 car field, but for the sake of like being smart and we're actually trying to win and this is the playoffs, I'm gonna stay in front. We'll see how we restart. Man. Yeah, I think this is going to be a boring one. I haven't changed the difficulty from the last few races either. Like, this is still on hard. I'm just really good at Vegas, which is hilarious because I was practicing a little bit and I like to do like the other series because I haven't really touched them for this video series. So I was like, I'm gonna run a truck race here and see what that's like. Just something different. I sucked in the trucks, kinda. Like, I didn't suck, but I wasn't like this. I was like 5th at best. Never led a lap. The truck was so dang tight that it was just skating up the track kind of like this, and then like on exit I'd be like slamming the wall. But I guess that's the benefit of like I knew what adjustments I wanted to do for this race. In this car I kind of like having it a little tight anyway, just because of the tire fall off, but because like we're perfect right now. We're less than 50% on that right front, and haven't slid it once. Normally I'm like, tires are getting worn and sliding around, but I am still just kind of cruising away. We're losing a little bit of speed on the worn tires, but that's normal. The AI doesn't really, because they're kind of just, they run on rails, it seems, but I mean, I'll sit behind Kevin Harvick, that's fine. He says, and then gets a look to the inside of the 4. Yeah, I don't know. Ideally, because I know NASCAR 25 is going to keep using these cars, I'd like to do another 2022 season in either this game or Ignition, just to be in these cars, but like I'd be open to doing Thunder 03, 04, or maybe 2005 Chase for the Cup, or possibly career mode in this game. Maybe I just chill in the NASCAR for a little bit. Maybe I just focus on, because I'm still playing World of Outlaws, it's just not as often. Sometimes I'll do it after work, I'll do like a race or so, just by myself, kind of quietly, which I don't have the energy to record and do all that stuff on a day that I work, because those are like sometimes 12-hour days. So if I'm playing a game after work, it must have been a good day and I'm feeling halfway good, because normally after work I don't want to do anything. I just watch YouTube and stuff, kind of chill. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll put the NASCAR stuff on hold, and I'll just make like a World of Outlaws video once a week until 25 comes out or something. Or maybe I'll use that extra time and focus back in on the podcast channel and actually like edit the Baldur's Gate videos. When I say I'm playing Baldur's Gate more casually and stuff, I didn't mean the series on the podcast channel either. That's different. I have my own playthrough that I'm doing also. I'm not recording anywhere. I just kind of play all chill. But we do have the recorded one where me and the podcast co-host there are running through Baldur's Gate together. And I've got like 10 or 15 videos backlogged that I need to edit and put up. And instead I'm doing this. And I know that frustrates him, because all those VODs that need to be edited are on my laptop, and I live in a different city, so it's not like you can just grab my laptop and do it. But I'm committed to this NASCAR series, damn it, and it'll probably be like right around Christmas when this series comes to an end, so we'll refocus probably at the top of the year, figure out what we're gonna do. And I say that like it may be like into January before this series gets finished, because like December is gonna be pretty busy between kiddo's birthday, Christmas, and then like work being more because of Christmas. I might miss a week or two on this and have to push back a little bit. So it might be the end of January before this series gets finished. Man, we really need to pit soon. We have 40 laps left in the stage and 18 laps of fuel left. I don't want to let the 24 go. I kind of don't, because playoff competitor. We really should think about pitting soon, and I'm not sure what the other guys are going to do here. I don't want to let Byron lead a lap if I can help it. That's mine. I lead all the laps, except for those ones Harvick led. Ignore that. And then we also have that WWE 2K series that we started on the podcast channel, me and my buddy. We made it 4 weeks. So that's 2 TV episodes in a week, because we have 2 brands. So that's 8 episodes. Then we did a pay-per-view, so we made 9 episodes, and I'm like, I'm over it. This game is not fun. Because it's a buggy mess, and I can't stand it. So I don't know if that's going to continue or not, because we have that 9th video, the pay-per-view. I have halfway edited it, and I don't have the love to sit and deal with that, so I haven't finished editing it. But it should have really been edited and uploaded by now, but I just haven't finished it. That might be what I do tonight. Maybe that'll be up Sunday. I don't know when this is coming out though either, because I have to at least upload, and do a little bit of stuff for this too. So It's Saturday, the November 2nd, as I'm actually doing this race. So maybe this will be out same day. Usually I like to try to get it uploading and stuff right after the race finishes. Doesn't always happen, but usually always. But if I can get this uploaded the same day while this is uploading, I can probably finish editing that WWE 2K, which will be on the 2 Marks Pod channel, because that's where our shared content goes. Also, trying to keep that channel from getting like copy striked. My personal channel, this one, I don't care. That's why I played the NASCAR Thunder song, which I think is actually, you can use that and get away with it, but I've used other music on this channel. I don't really care. This is just I would be doing these things anyway. I'm uploading stuff just to be able to go back and look on it later, you know, kind of like a neat, like, kind of like how you use Facebook to share like memories and stuff. And then it shows you like a year or two later, it goes, remember this? And then you go, oh yeah, I remember. That's kind of what this YouTube channel is for me, but it's my gaming stuff because nobody cares about that. But me, really, so. And then I'll sneak a couple things where I do stuff with the kiddo, or she's playing my NASCAR game and being funny, and I'm just like, oh, this is hilarious. I need to save this and remember it. Well, so much for not letting them lead. Out of the way! We got 10 laps of fuel left. Really don't want to pit and then them stay out and lap me down, and then, you know, something happen and messes us all up. But kind of want to pit soon. The right front is just dying with how hard I'm driving it. Alright, Byron, are you pitting? No. Well, son of a gun. That right front gets down to about 15%. I'm just going to bring it down just to be safe. Yeah, the tire thing's popping up now. We need to pit, William Byron. We need to pit. I don't like you any more than you like me, but let's, like, come on. Make the hard left. No? Okay. Pull out of line, see if I can also make the pass on the outside here. Are we pitting? When are we pitting? I'm just gonna wait for you to go in, pal. I say that, but this right front is getting pretty. Like, let's get this car in the pit road now, man. I do not want to pass this 21 on the high side in case we're pitting. Yeah, we're pitting next time. This tire's just kind of getting to the point where I cannot ignore it any longer. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. There it is. I finally... 17% is the limit on this track. I finally got loose and just about wrecked it. So... now we know. Alright, I'm pitting, so I need to... let the 48 go. Yeah, I'm pitting. Oh, the yellow! Whew! Crazy timing on that yellow, because I was coming down. I'm pretty sure I hit the commitment line too, but like the bumper hadn't hit it before the yellow, and the AI takes over, so the game doesn't hold anything when the yellow comes out against me because the AI took over. But we should really be, like, if this was IRL, I'd be pitting right now. Because I was already committed. Which would have been better, because then everybody would have pitted under caution, and I would have been the leader, even though I pit when I was in 6th. But, you know, now we're in 9th. But it'll be alright, I feel like. 24 lap dash to get some stage points here. Guess I'll just go middle. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Nope. We got it. Screw it. Let's go middle again. See if we can catch up to old Harvick here. Oh, man. Nope. I think that's Chastain. Said no. Oh, you better let me through. Oh, man. Chastain loses it off of that, too. What the heck? Stays green, though. Give Harvick a shove. Hopefully he doesn't start losing it. I just want anyone but these Hendrick cars to be up at the front. Let's go low with that being said. Let's see if we can help Harvick complete the pass. Heck yeah, man. So we have 2 Fords and then me and my Toyota. And then the Chevy's behind us, which is funny because IRL, my personal car, is a Chevy. And the work truck is Ford manufactured. But in this universe, we're driving the Toyota. We'll go high. Can't get it to stick. Side draft there with Harvick. Take 22 a little bump. Oh, he got underneath me. I just left enough room. Still 20 to go. Let's see if I can't barrel it in on the middle. Bump. Can't quite get it done. I have to try to pass him low. We'll tie again real quick. Oh, it's skating up the track a little bit. I think we're still... Yep. We're gonna get it done. We're getting it done on the high side, baby. That's what I like to see. I like to see that I can go both high and low. I can use up this whole racetrack. This is pretty much our race to lose. At this point. Well, it's about 5 p.m. So after this race is over, I'll probably have time to edit, and then I'll probably watch some anime with the kiddo, and that'll probably be it for me today between WWE's thing that they did this and then all that. That's probably my Saturday right there. And then tomorrow will be podcast and whatnot, and we'll see what else. I'm gonna try to watch that Martinsville Cup Series race. Pay attention to that a little bit. Don't know what time that is though, so I need to look at that soon. If I can get lucky and just put like a leaderboard up while we do the wrestling podcast, that would be tremendous. So I've done that once or twice, where I just kind of look at stats out the corner of my eye here and there while I'm doing other projects. Which is probably my favorite way to keep an eye on NASCAR, because, yeah. And there was a time where I did do fantasy picks or whatever, like, where you pick out drivers, and depending on how your drivers do, maybe win some money or something. I used to do that here and there. I never really won anything, just enough to put it right back into it and keep playing until I lost my initial amount. But I also didn't take it very seriously, because that was like, I was doing that before I started like watching who won every week. There'd be weeks where I just picked drivers and I didn't even look for like a week or two to see who had won, you know. I don't recommend putting money into something you're not closely paying attention to, but it was one of those. I just had my like 3 or 4 favorites, and I'm like, yeah, if they win, I'll win, whatever. Didn't pay no attention. Don't recommend playing it that way if you have money on the line, but Logano is behind us again. This stage, I believe, is coming to an end. Yeah, about 11 laps. My buddy probably is home by now. He's probably gonna be messaging me wanting to play Wrestle Game 2K. And I don't know, man. That game I do not appreciate the way that they've destroyed those games. Like, the only thing they care about is my faction, and it shows. And I'm not a fan of that, so I don't think that game is for me anymore. My goal for Christmas, I think, personally, is going to be to get a Switch. Yes, I know it's an older machine, but, like, I don't know. Been trying to play this Ark with the kiddo, and I'm just like, I'd rather just get us like a good Nintendo thing and play some Mario Kart together or something. Maybe try to show her what Smash is about, and like, she enjoys picking up Power World, which, you know, whatever. So an actual Pokemon game or two might be, you know, really fun for the kiddo to enjoy. Probably more appropriate too, but Beside the point.
Stay low, stay low.
And I'd really like to get into, 'cause I've played a little bit. I haven't owned a Switch myself, but I've had one that I could borrow from time to time a few years back when, like, Breath of the Wild came out. I played, like, maybe half of Breath of the Wild before. I wouldn't mind getting to pick that up again, maybe play the whole game, and then Tears of the Kingdom. I think it could be fun. It's a good family-oriented console too, so that might be the big ticket item for us for Christmas this year, amongst other things. Maybe if that happens, some of that winds up on this YouTube channel. Maybe not. I don't know.
Still there.
We will see.
Alright, you're clear there. Alright, you're clear. Car high, careful there. 5 to go, 5 to go.
5 to go in this stage,
Stay low, stay
which
low. Clear high, bud.
hasn't even passed the 1 hour mark in this race, so that has been a breeze, man. I'm curious though, with
Careful. Still there.
about 40 laps of fuel and we haven't even hit halfway wear on the right front yet. I don't know if the AI will pit at the stage break or not. It seems like they always do, so I usually do, but like, I don't know. There's not really a need to, but it does extend the run into stage 2, I guess, a little bit, which is the point, but which actually, yeah, kind of makes sense, I guess. Because then, if you didn't, you'd be on shorter runs compared to the people who pit at the stage break, I guess. Which, depending on the way the last stage is set up, could work out. Especially if it's just going to be green flag from the end of the second stage to the end of the race or whatever, but so we've had one yellow this whole stage, which is amazing. And I've pretty much just been cruising in the lead most of it, so really disappointed I didn't also get the pole. Whatever. So I was really trying to. I was gonna qualify up on the pole and just be like, it's gonna be one of those races, folks. But
Careful, still there.
god dang, Alex Bowman said no, and decided to take my pole away like in the last 2 minutes of the session. So.
4 to go. Stay high up here. Clear all around. You got room. You're clear.
Well, there's a stage win. And Harvick finished second, which takes a point away from Byron. Which works great for me. And everyone's pitting, so that's fun. Yeah, we'll pit. We're still up front. That's incredible. I don't think I've had that happen in a while where we pit and didn't lose a spot.
Ready?
That's great. Alright, so stage 2.
Clear high, bud.
77 laps, stage 2. Alright. Wait, did we not pit? Oh no. I hit pit. Did I not? Oh no. That's not good. That's not great. I swore I hit pit. That explains why we didn't lose any spots, I guess. Well, poop.
Got a car coming in.
Well, Logano's definitely gonna get around us. I really don't. Okay, alright, we barely touch and he's gonna go around. That works out, I guess. We'll just pit now. Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like I should just get a caution brought out so I can pit, because I don't feel like that was my fault, but I wasn't sure. Maybe I did do a stupid, but then Logano just decided to lose talent after we barely touched. And the caution came out anyway, so I'll take it. These guys didn't get going, so I'm just going to go around on the outside, even though it was kind of before the line, but better than running into them, so I'll just take those spots. We're definitely faster than a lot of these people in front of us, so now will be the time to find out in the middle of stage 2 if it comes down to it and I need to pit late race. Can I make my way through the field? The answer looks like it is yes. So that worked out because it let us experiment with that, and yeah, I'm already 18th, 17th. It's been, what, a lap? I managed to pass 10 cars in 1 lap. So yeah, if I need to pit late race and give up position, I can. And use up this Hendrick car a little bit, because they're like my rivals. Them and Brad Keselowski for some reason. The Hendrick rivalry, that makes sense. I'm in a Toyota, of course. That would be my main competition, but I don't know why I keep beefing with Brad Keselowski. I don't know what his problem is. Alright. Iron Golem, I'll get it out eventually, is apparently causing problems in Minecraft world. And I'm like glancing over and just wrecking the crap out of Truex, I guess. Sorry, Truex. Why does Logano have damage on the front end? Interesting. Well, we're in the top 5 again. 66 laps left in the stage. Damn near just ran into the back of Alex Bowman. Which, now that I'm looking at his rear end already, I think that's where Logano's front end damage came from. I will use the top. Thank you, Majors.
Get out of me. Driving don't want.
Still there. Top 3, use it if you need it.
This is Ross Chastain in the lead. Wow. Good for him. Good for him, man. And I'm struggling to try to catch up to these first two. Especially after I lost it. Went into the corner a little too hard and darn near tracked it up into the wall. I don't know. I wonder, would a Dirt to Daytona career mode be worth looking into, maybe even? Because they have the dirt stock cars is where you start, then you go into wheeling modifieds, Federal modifieds, whatever they're called now. And then you go into truck from there, and then Cup. Doesn't have the secondary, the Xfinity Busch Series, for whatever reason, but
Careful. Still there. Alright, you're clear there.
that could be a good game to do in the interim until NASCAR 25 comes out too. So that's really all we're doing, is we're just waiting for NASCAR 25 to come along and reignite, hopefully, our passion for these games. But
Hold your line, got one outside.
but man, if NASCAR Heat didn't get me going again in the meantime, because I've been enjoying this.
Got one down low.
Could always do that too and go back and play like NASCAR Heat 2001, 2 or whatever. Like the original Heat series.
Hold your line, stay high. All clear.
Dirt to Daytona was like the successor to Heat, I believe, right? The original Heat series. So maybe we
Got a car coming inside now.
go do that. I don't know.
Still there.
I haven't really put thought into it outside of when I'm actually playing these races in this little series. What my next move is gonna be. No, maybe I just reinstall GTA 5 and start the GTA 6 hype. If I did that, though, I would not want to play the story again, because I've played it about 17 times, it feels like. So I'd probably just jump online and play around. Maybe record, like, 1 or 2 hours of that and just upload it on the channel. I don't know. They have races in that game. The like Midnight Club-esque scene was pretty good at one point when they added in that the parking garage with like the street racing thing. When they added that, like, street racing started popping again in GTA Online. I don't know if there's still a lot of people doing that or not. What was that called? Tuners update or something? Yeah. I used to enjoy doing that. Mostly because whenever the stunt races became popular, I was like, this is cool and all, but this is like all anyone does now, and I didn't really like that the stunt race thing kind of killed street racing scene in that game. I liked the tracks that made use of the stunt props, but like also had you on the ground level and had like parts of the track were in the street, but then like you'd go up on a ramp and oh buddy, that's nice. Just wreck the leader, why don't you? Like there was a couple stunt race tracks that had like parts where you were just doing normal racing on the street parts, but then it would go up onto like the prop roads. I liked those. They were kind of like, you know, it was the best of both worlds type deal. I don't know. GTA racing was like a big thing for me for like a while. Until I kind of fell out of GTA Online because the same reasons I don't want to play WWE 2K, where it was like, if you don't spend money on this actively, then you're not gonna get the same thing out of it as everybody else. But and I know GTA 6's online will probably be the same, it'll probably be no different, but a really good guilty pleasure of mine is to just jump into Red Dead Online and just go hunting with people, just together, and just go into a forest and just hunt. So I'm hoping that GTA 6 will be kind of more like Red Dead, and then you can just get lost in kind of the world, and then I won't feel so bad about not having all the DLC stuff with the microtransactions as all the other people. Because, like, I've barely progressed into the roles and stuff in Red Dead Online, but I probably have hundreds of hours in Red Dead Online where I don't do anything but just run around and hunt. So, yeah. Sometimes I'll even jump on Red Dead online just by myself. I really should just play Red Dead's campaign again by myself, and just because the world is just so immersive. I just love being in that world. Red Dead 2, that is. I know Red Dead 1 just got remastered and released on PC and all that, but I don't know, it's just something about Red Dead 2, the way it's set up. It's just, I can just walk around in that game and have fun. Like, I literally have been on a mountainside and just, like, stood there and looked off in the distance and said, man, this game is awesome. So here's hoping GTA 6 has that element as well, which I'm sure it will. I don't know, I really just want to be immersed in that game. Beyond that, you know, I don't care. It'd just be fun to drive up onto a mountainside, like a windy road, and then stop off the side of the road, take a look, You know, and be like, wow. I don't know. So I used to do that, like, back when I was fresh out of high school. That's how long GTA 5 has been a thing. And my nephew was like in the last years of his high school. We would jump into GTA Online and just hop in a couple of cars and just cruise like the outskirts of the town. We would just like convoy up and like cruise. It was some good times. We actually drove all the way out to like a lake and that, like a dock, and then just kind of like sat around in that game hanging out. You know, it was really fun. Of course, now I live like right down the road from an actual like body of water, so I could just go for like a walk by some water and chill and IRL and stuff. But it would still be kind of neat to have that in video game form.
Careful, slow down. Careful, slow down. Alright, clear outside. Got a car coming in.
I really did not want to go all that way up high. I don't know what I was doing there. I should not have gave him up that
Stay high up here.
track position, because now we're just going to lose spots.
Still there.
Oh, wow, what the hell was that? What was that?
Got a car coming inside now. You got room. You're clear. Got a car low now. Clear down low.
Yeah, I'll probably try to, these NASCAR videos are basically just me kind of chilling and talking to myself while I do a race. There's not really much editing required. I'll get this up same day, so hopefully it's Saturday when this is posted. And after I get this one up, I think I'm going to try to finish that WWE 2K video. Because it may wind up being the last episode. I don't know if I want to continue that series. And I know my buddy is going to be really disappointed when we have that conversation of me saying, I don't know if I want this to continue. Because, sure, he could just keep playing Universe Mode by himself, but it wouldn't be the same. And I get that, because that's why we started the damn series, was because, like, it was an excuse to play that game together, because, like, 2K is fun when you have friends play it with. Because you can put on some, like, really cool matches with each other. Like, one of the dang quotes in the, like, knockoff intro for that channel is me saying the greatest wrestling match ever. And it's, like, images of Nikita Lyons and Tiffany Stratton, because, like, randomly, and I think it was, like, 2K22, we had, like, a super realistic, like, it actually started slow, built up, had counters and stuff, and, like, dramatic kickouts. We were just playing a match between, like, Nikita Lyons and Tiffany Stratton. And by the end of the match, I was so hype, I was like, this is the greatest wrestling match I've ever. And that's kind of the birth of the podcast channel, actually. And that video is on my channel, this channel, because that was before we actually were, like, taking our wrestling and wrestling games super seriously. That match was kind of the birth of it. I don't know if it was actually the greatest wrestling match ever, but it was pretty darn good. And I was just really hyped that day too, which helped. And the game didn't, like, glitch out while we were in the middle of that match at all. it was wild. And like, you know, I gotta take pause here real quick. What's so fun? There's a bunch of little raptors fighting a big T-Rex.
Lots of laughter.
So that's where the background noise comes from. If anybody actually watches and cares. There's the race car, and then yeah. Sometimes I look over there and then I slide up the track and hit the wall. It's good times. I don't know if I want to keep the camera on really. Because I can you can put it down there, but like I don't really like being on camera too much, so we would add context, I guess, to what's happening.
Lots of T-Rex.
There's lots of T-Rexes. You can't really see it there now though, but alright, have fun with your T-Rexes, girl. I'm gonna go racing again, okay? Is that okay? I go racing again?
Okay.
Alright, you have fun with your T-Rexes.
Still there?
Oh, come on, Byron. I did not hit you that hard. We just barely bumped each other. And he, like, lost it for a second. It was crazy. We still got 35 laps in the stage, 22 in the fuel run. She's just got a bunch of raptors fighting a T-Rex in a pit. It's the most, like, 8-9-year-old thing.
Yellow's out, back her down.
Oh, the caution came out. Well, I guess we'll try to pit again. Make sure I actually hit in advance this time. I think that's what I did before, is I just left it on this screen and didn't pay attention. Or maybe I left it on, like, the actual pit options, which doesn't actually count. I don't know. I like to kind of take the little bit of time they give you on the yellow to rest my throttle finger on the controller, though. And then, like, when I'm on the wheel, you know, get a little bit of a reprieve, but...
Coming to the green. Be ready here.
I really should just invest in, like, another capture card so I can capture the other screen, too. Instead of, like, a face cam, we should just have, like, the Minecraft cam in the corner. So you can see the Minecraft gameplay, too. I don't know. Would be kind of funny. It would add context to the background stuff, though. But anybody who's actually made it this far into something like this probably is okay with the fact that there's a child that also is existing in the same space in the background. Probably like another old head such as myself, probably has their own kid or kids and understands or something, and I appreciate anybody who actually can understand, and instead of leaving mean comments about, oh, there's a noise in the background. Like, yes, I know, because I have a life outside of this video game. Sometimes people do. They do other things other than sit at their computer and play games all day. I appreciate the people who do that for a living, but that's not what this channel is. I do spend a lot of time sitting and watching other people play games too whenever I can. There's like one, maybe two YouTube channels where I'll watch. They do shorter form content than what I'm doing. Well, one of them does full length races, and I'll put that on like while I'm working on other stuff. I'll put it on in the background, so it's not like I'm sitting and just watching someone else race for 3 hours, which I would imagine anybody watching this probably isn't just watching every 300 laps of me either. I'm probably on in your background and you're just listening to me ramble, and I appreciate that, because we're just up front just pulling away, so you're not missing much if you have this in a different tab and you're just listening or something and popping up the tab every now and then just to see how I'm doing. We're pulling away right now, so eat your dinner, work on your project. It's going well. Yeah, I appreciate anybody that can understand what that's like, trying to have your own little hobby, but also still being, somewhat attentive to your children, because, that's kind of what most, not all the time, but most of the little pauses in these videos are usually related to paying attention to my kiddo, because that's pretty important, I would say. Even if it's just, seeing some crazy thing in Minecraft and going, what is that? Just showing interest. Doesn't have to take time out of your, own entertainment. Just 5 minutes. That 5 minutes might turn into a memory for a lifetime. You never know. She might remember this moment where we're both playing our game. And she might appreciate the fact that I was willing to take a pause out and interact. Also got up and got me a little bit of drink and whatnot, snack break, whatever. That's what the pause button is for, so you may as well use it, right? Another reason why I like doing this season mode thing as a single player experience, where I can kind of get away with doing that, because if we were doing online, which I'm not opposed, like if I had my nephews or something, I'd be okay with them. Speaking of which, I kind of can't answer that right now, because I'm in the middle of trying to get this done and then also spending time with the kiddo, but that's hilarious. I'll call you back in a minute, man. I'm sorry. That's crazy how I just said I'd love to do maybe a couple online races with them, and then I can't leave the whole session. I can pause, but I can't leave the session and go do a different race and come back. That's not something you can do here. It's like he heard me talking. Crazy. I might take a pause in a minute here and return that phone call, but I imagine that's probably what it's about, is trying to get together and do some stuff. Which tonight would be a great night for that. And I did call him last night, I think, my one nephew, because I was going to tell him about something in a different game here that got updated, so that he's probably just returning my call. Crazy timing on that, though. Yeah, I think we'll do that at the end of the stage. It's only 20 laps. Yeah, I'll finish this stage. At the stage break, I'll take another pause and take care of some personal matters. That's kind of funny. Still just pulling away from, I don't know if that ringing on the computer, because that was on the computer that call came up. I don't know if that's gonna be in the video or not. I'm sorry if it was. There's already dragons just roaring and crap in the background and a child giggling, so I mean, if you've made it in, we're an hour and 15 in, if you've made it this far, I would assume that you are someone who probably has similar things in your life and understands, and I appreciate you being here. Appreciate that I can kind of just mutter to myself and kind of be like a friendly stranger in the background of whatever you're doing. Maybe you're also playing a season mode in NASCAR Heat and you're like, I don't want to just sit and listen to the car sounds. I'll put on another race and it'll give me something to listen to during mine. That's fine. The one long form, like, dude that does the long races, I've done that before where I've been playing a racing game and he's playing a different one on stream or something. I have him up and I'm doing my race, listening to how his is going. I don't do that while I'm recording because I don't want even more stuff in the background to just annoy people, but you know. There's the one guy that does like actual season modes that I watch, and it's like 30-minute videos because he does like way shorter races than this. And then there's the one guy who does like full-length races, but he does like a bunch of different games. He'll do like F1, then he'll do NASCAR, then he even does like motocross games. And then like just racing games in general that aren't like based on anything. And Turismo, you know, which I guess it could be based on some series, but really not. And I dabble in the Gran Turismo myself. I think I have a few videos of that up on the channel as well, but I'm not so into it that I do like one every day or every week or whatever, so even just committing to this like one a week is kind of asking for a bit much some weeks, but I'm enjoying it and I'm pretty committed and I've got the time dedicated to do it, so unless something major comes up, which I think this is, if I continue one a week on these, I think Christmas weekend is the week that this would have the Phoenix finale race. That probably won't happen. If my Phoenix race falls on the weekend of like Christmas week, it might get pushed back because that's going to be a busy time anyway. Between work and family, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna get this series out before the Daytona 500 for sure. If I have to, like, in January, I have to start doubling up on these. Do, like, 2 of these races back to back in a weekend or something, start getting them out. We're gonna have all of this season is gonna be done before NASCAR's next season starts for sure, no matter what. I think I might just try to, I don't know when NASCAR 25 is gonna come out, but I might, if it comes down to just doing another season in this game in the interim, I might just, oh, another caution, wow. I might just try to do, like, when NASCAR's doing their actual Daytona 500 that weekend, do, like, mine. There's a tiny raptor? It's sitting in the middle of the water?
Yeah, in the water.
How is it in the water? Oh, it's
Dangerous fish.
fish monsters. Wow, and it's just sitting on that thing in the middle of the water floating.
This is our koalas. Koalas can't fight in a tiny baby raptor.
Hard out there. Going green.
It looking at koalas.
Piranhas.
That's a koala's day.
Yeah, the piranhas is what kills us. The bark, huh?
Water piranhas. This is a fishy dino. This is our bumpy driver.
The bumpy driver?
Yes.
Oh.
Bumpy driver means stand up, make a drive.
You can sit on the back of that one? Oh, wow.
The bumpy driver is walking a line.
Mm-hmm.
Look, watch.
See, and I...
I said watch. Look.
Okay.
The bumpy going to a line. The bumpy going on that.
Cool.
This is just...
I know there's gonna be people that come across this YouTube video and they're like, man, background stuff, and it's just your kid talking and you're just talking to your kid, meh. But, like, she'll also be able to go back in, like, a year or 2 or 3 or 4 and see these videos and hear herself in the background or something. That'll be hilarious. Or I can, like, clip it. God dang, that's like the second time Chastain has, like, took a sideswipe at me in this race. I don't know what his problem is. But, like, I can clip these moments out of context where she's telling me about the bumpy dinosaur. And then maybe when she's a teenager, I'll just send them to her. Something, you know? Just to embarrass her or something. It'll be great. It's all great. Life is just a big old, you know, just live your lives. There's enough negative in the world, and I'm not like Mr. Positivity either, but like I'm playing the NASCAR game, she's playing the Minecraft, and we're having fun. It's a Saturday night, I'm racing. I almost said short track racing. This feels like a dang super speedway. Every freaking track in NASCAR feels like a damn super speedway almost anymore. Because I'm barely letting off the gas when I go into the corner. I haven't used the brake in a while.
Got a car low now.
Don't know if I'm going to be able to win this stage now. What kind of dinosaur is that? Yeah, I need to get like an actual webcam I can move around, maybe put like or another capture card or something. I think I need to incorporate her screen into these race videos, just for those moments.
Inside. You got room. You're clear there.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch back up to Chastain now. I wasn't even paying attention to my kiddo's screen that messed me up. It was like Chastain like got loose and bumped me on the side for some reason or something. I don't know. Maybe I got loose and bumped him a little bit when I was glanced over, but I felt like I was holding the line. I don't know. It was really weird. I don't know what that was. We got one to go in this stage. I'm in third. That's fine. But we might make a run at it. I might be able to make a run at it in 3 and 4. Oh, maybe not. Got loose coming out of 2. I got to Logano at least, but aside from just moving him out of my way for a second place stage, I don't know what I could have done there. So we'll take third in that stage. I'm going to take a short break. Everybody's pitting, so we'll go ahead and do the pit. and see where we come out, and then I'm going to take a short break and see you guys on the other side. We are 6th. Alright, yeah, that was one of my nephews calling me back because I called him this morning about something in World of Outlaws. So, let's get this. Let's get this last stage. I think it's the last stage, right? Underway. Yep, last stage. 104 laps to go. I told him, I'm like, I'm about to start my last stage of my race, and then maybe we can hook up and do something. It's 104 laps to the end of the stage. Good Lord. My God, we just chopped it up and just clobbered the field on that restart, though. My God. I just took them to school on that restart.
Your baby is...
And then I also, I got on my little app and paid my rent. Because I got an app that we can put money into it and then hit pay and blah blah blah. So I made sure my rent was paid. Because it said that the bill was ready to view and whatnot. But I had already put the money in. Because I know the amount. So all I had to do was pop it open and go, yes, I see the bill. Pay. So I did that too. Adult things. But I imagine if anyone's sitting through this long of a video, they probably know what that's like. And if you're some child, this is not a, you should go watch, there's plenty of kids on YouTube, go watch that. I'm gonna confuse you by calling it the Sprint Cup, and you're gonna be like, that's not what it's called, what are you talking about, what is Sprint? I don't even think Sprint's around anymore, are they? I don't know. Leave a comment down below and tell me if Sprint Mobile is still a thing. I'm just barely old enough to remember when it was called the Winston Cup. What is that? It's cigarettes, kids. And Sonoma Road Course was called Infineon, and then before that it was called Sears Point. I remember Sears Point. I am old enough to remember that. I think I said that in a different video, but that's okay. I've actually seen, like, Dale Earnhardt Sr. race. I'm old enough to remember Dale Sr. just barely, but...
Sherry Fisher House World.
Still think it was crazy how some of those games, like when we were younger, would include Dale Sr. and Richard Petty as like legendary skins. They weren't like active anymore, but they'd put them in the games anyway just because it's Dale and Richard. And there was one game where it was like you had to win so many championships and then it unlocked a Dale and Richard challenge race or something. It was weird. And then you had to, like, beat them in a race or something. I don't know. You had to, like, win 8 championships, 9 championships, something crazy. That was one of the Thunder games, if I remember right, that did that. And then NASCAR 2005 had a whole feature dedicated to Dale Sr. It had like the Intimidator button where you could get in the draft with people, and you filled up a bar by being behind them long enough. You hit the button, and it would like make them a little more loose than they normally would be. That was fun. That was some fun times, man. I kind of want to go back and play NASCAR 2005 just for that. The whole rival system and the rival ally system and the intimidator button. Bring back the intimidator button. I know it's not realistic because like there's no magic button with a meter that makes your people in front of you loose, but like that was fun. You're having a hard time getting around somebody, you just intimidator button and they'd get loose and you'd go around them. It was a good time. Because you could do it in multiplayer races too, so you could intimidate her. Little Timmy sitting on the couch next to you and he'd get loose and get all mad. It's good. Nowadays, people just wreck the crap out of you and say, oh, intimidator. No. I mean, yeah, but no. Not quite. Like, yeah, obviously he did wreck people a couple times, you know, but you don't get to just plow into me and use me up in the entry of a corner and say, oh, Dale. Like, no. I don't care if you give me a nudge, get me loose, move me up the track a little bit, but just like full throttle going into turn 2 at frickin', you know, Martinsville, and you just frickin' T-bone me. And then you go, oh, well, Dale, no. No, you're just being a jerk. Especially when it's like halfway through the race. Like, you're not trying to win or anything, you're just being a jerk. Well, we might play Grand Theft Auto or World of Outlaws with one of my family members after this. I don't think I'll record that though, obviously, but I mean, my gamer tag is the same as my YouTube channel, so if you play those games, you might see me. I haven't played GTA in a minute though. But I have been known to just casually play World of Outlaws in online lobbies with some of my family, and we'll go into like public lobbies and race with people, so I'm not very chatty when I play online. Like in these races, it's just me rambling to myself for 3 hours or however long it takes for me to do the race. But when I play online, I don't really use the chat too much. But you know, if someone was chill and just said hello or something, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Wouldn't be opposed to making a couple new friends. Another yellow, what the heck? I mean, that works, because then the yellow flag laps count toward the completion of this race, and it just skips us ahead to the green, so hurry up and get this one done a little bit quicker, but it's wild, man. Alright, line them back up. How many cars are even on the lead lap? I haven't looked in a minute. I haven't even thought about it. Oh, whoops, sorry, William Byron. Oh, well, my bad, Harvey. Yikes. That's trying to adjust something on the computer without pausing. I should have just paused, but I feel like I take too many pauses as it is. I thought, I just need to click this thing and move it. I can do that on a restart. No, I can't. My bad, everybody. I'm glad I'm playing single player, because I would have had to just ignore that problem until the next caution otherwise. It's AIs. I can be a jerk to the AIs and it doesn't matter. It doesn't piss anybody off but me. Because I like to try to race the AI as if they're real sometimes, but sometimes you can't. So it's a video game, they'll be fine. They're not gonna come confront me after the race. Although, if we were playing NASCAR 2005, when we were playing Fight to the Top mode, they might. Because that's a feature of that game, where driver rivalries and allies. Sometimes the rivals, if you do something, if you like wreck them in the race or something, they'll come and like get in your face after the race. It's pretty cool. We might play that game on the channel at some point. I don't know. Relive. Like, this whole series is, oh, I'm gonna relive my childhood of when I played NASCAR games like every weekend as if I was a NASCAR driver or something. And took it way too seriously. But like, that game was the game that I did it in. It was Fight to the Top mode. That's what the description of these videos is referencing. It's Fight to the Top mode. I took that shit seriously. I was like, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna win the championship. I think I played, like, that game was probably the one where I played multiple seasons in it. I think I played like 5 or 6 seasons. Probably won the title like twice. Because I was a shitty little kid in like elementary, middle school. Wasn't that good at video games yet. That was a fun game though. Just all the little details in that game. The little rivalries and the little cutscenes. There was like autograph signings that you had to do in that game sometimes. And then like other drivers would like challenge you to like one-on-one races. And you'd be in like Corvettes on like the streets of Chicago or some shit. And then, yeah. You beat them and you get like increased money or increased fans or something crazy like that. I don't know. I had an idea because I really do like playing wrestling video games. It's just 2K annoys me. I had an idea that I wanted to go through like old wrestling games and play like a season as like one wrestler and then just play through the season mode as that wrestler. He did it again. That's your fault, buddy. That is not my fault. That's gonna be a yellow, yeah. But I thought, like, oh, I'll play as, like, Randy Orton in the first game he was ever in, and then play season mode as Randy Orton, and then go to the next game that would have came out, and do another season mode, playing as Randy Orton again, and just go all the way through, like, 5 or 6 games that way. I thought about doing that. I started it on my old computer, and then the old computer kind of shit the bed. I was doing that by myself. I got halfway through like the first season mode and my computer shit the bed, and then I just never went back to doing it. That could be fun to maybe record for the channel. I also was messing with SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 on the emulator last night. Because I told my buddy, I'm like, what if I just play like the old THQ games universe mode on the channel? Because 2K's universe mode is just a buggy mess and I don't like 2K. He was like, no, that's dumb. Because then you'd be back in like crappy graphics in 2010 and it'd be like the old spinner belt and all that. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, historical, you know, and then like rewrite history, because like I could take somebody who was never Denny champion or something, you know. I could take a mid-carder and turn him into world champion in 2010 or something, you know. Like, what if Vance Archer was the world heavyweight champion? Maybe he would have never went to, you know, the Indies, and then maybe he would have never got signed to AEW because he'd be like 17-time world champion by now. Who knows?
Hold your line, got one inside.
Sorry, Joey. Oh, he's gonna go around. Man, that's crazy how sensitive. Alright. Cautions bring cautions, I guess, because, like, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not trying to just wreck the field.
Alright, now, be smart out there.
Bell, is that Bell? Yeah, he's got damage on his front end as it is. It's crazy that the AI is got that much front end damage. They're just like, yeah, I'll stay out. I want to win this race. We'll just stay out, and you pull enough away from them, the draw distance just, when they go to a lower resolution, doesn't show the damage at all. Like now he looks fine because he's like back there and he's blurry because I'm away from him a ways. I'm not meant to notice that because they don't expect you to run a race looking backwards. You're only allowed to look backwards and see like lower resolution cars just so you kind of know what they're doing. You're not meant to just keep... Alright, I'll stop. Trying to drive looking backwards now. No, I don't think it shows damage in the rear view mirror either.
I got this dummy dragon.
Oh man. Alright, Chastain, what the hell? What are we doing? You gonna side slam me again? I like anticipated it and went higher to the wall and then I couldn't hold my line. That's great.
Careful.
30 laps left in the fuel run. How many laps are left in the race? Because with these yellows, I don't know, man. We're definitely gonna have to pit for tires though. 68, yeah, we gotta pit at some point. Oh, I couldn't make it 3 wide. Couldn't get it to stick. Yeah, I might, I don't know, yeah, 2005 would be a good little game to play, because, like, I would feel nostalgic, and that's, like, that was my game when I was a kid, you know, like, people would come over and I'd be like, I'm gonna dust your ass at the Martinsville, and they'd be like, please don't, and I'd be like, ha 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 ha, I win. And then we'd go to Daytona and I'd lose. They'd beat me, but it's Daytona, so. Woo. A little bit of side draft off the 20 there.
Got one outside now.
It's crazy how we're still... Oh, I'm sliding up the track. We're just racing double file still back here. That's wild. Oh, wow. And just like that, everybody... That was crazy. Everybody kind of slid together. And then the corner, they just split apart. Amazing.
Stay low, stay low.
Try to stay behind our sort of kind of not really teammate 23XI car that we own here. I believe in this season that is Kurt Busch in the 45 there.
Still there.
Oh shit, sorry Bell.
Careful, still there. Still there.
try to go to the inside of the bush here. Hopefully we can clear him before the corner. Oh, barely. Oh, him and Bell kind of got into it, and I think it didn't help that I just chopped his nose there. I didn't touch him. I didn't make contact whatsoever, but I think he definitely was reacting to the fact that I slid right up in front of him. I continue to be a menace to the cars that we co-own with Michael Jordan. They're in my way though, damn it. I'm Jenny Hamlin. Get out of my way.
Still there?
61 laps to go.
Careful. Still there. Stay low. Careful. Still there. You're all clear up top.
Son of a gun, the yellow came out. Well, we're pitting. I think that 60 laps. I think we'll still have to pit again before the end of this race. I'm not sure. We gained 4 spots? We gained? What? I definitely haven't had a pit crew weekend that good yet. That's crazy. 60 laps of fuel left. We might be good to the end. 57 left in the race. Oh, that's going to be close.
You got room. You're clear there.
Another caution will probably come out, and we'll probably wind up pitting again, but like, damn. That's pretty close. I just took off since we got up to second place for the restart from caution stops. We managed to get 4 spots on pit road. I restarted second, and I just took off. I just hooked off on that one. We're gonna try to stay up front for the rest of this dang race. Bye, George. Hour and 50 minutes in. Oh crap, that's the wall, brother. About 2 hours in almost. This race is winding down. I really shouldn't be recording these long form, just 100% length. I upload from start to finish. I really shouldn't be doing that because there's probably not a lot of people that are like, ooh boy, 3 hours of NASCAR Heat 5 race. I want to watch that. But I mean, I enjoy this. It may not sound like it because I'm just super chill right now. I'm just like, whatever, dude. Kind of really chill and mellow, but like, this is really relaxing. There's just something about just being up front and just cruising off. I'm really having a good time. This will be, what, race 3? If we win this, this will be like the 3rd win in a row, too. Which, out of this round, this is probably my best track, so we might be able to pull this off. but essentially it's all downhill from here. Because then we got the Roval and Dega, I think, in this round, and then it's like, what? New Hampshire, Martinsville. Is there a third race in that round? Or is it just those two? I can't remember. We already did a Richmond playoff race. I'm forgetting a race, I think, somewhere. I think there's a race at Kansas somewhere. In there. I'm not sure. But then Phoenix, I suck at too, which is the Championship 4 race. And with how competitive, you know, you'll probably, it usually comes down to you need to win the Phoenix race to be the champion. I've definitely done a little bit of test and tune at Phoenix because throughout this season, like off screen, because I know I suck at Phoenix. So we'll see. I'm feeling a little bit better about where we're at now after we've got this 3 race and the playoff win, you know. I mean, we haven't won Vegas yet, I shouldn't say that, but 2 race win and then the one where we finished second. 2 of them we finished second, actually. We came in second, then we won, and now we're here. And that first second, I think, was the last race in the regular season before my save data got corrupted, so. Which I still don't know how that happened, so I'm really scared for the rest of this playoffs. But I think it was because I was screwing with the settings too much, which I haven't done since I've started the playoffs. It's just been on hard and 100% base length since we started the playoffs, so it's gonna stay on hard for the rest of the playoffs because, yeah, I want there to be a little bit of a challenge. Which, I mean, since we've started the playoff, we finished second, first. So I'm sure the challenge will be next week. So I think next week is is it the Roval or is it Dega? I think it's Dega. We're not probably winning Talladega, I'll tell you that. If you saw the other Talladega. Or did we race Talladega in the regular season? I don't remember. I think we did. Yeah, we did, because I made the Talladega Nights meme in the thumbnail. That's right. I don't even remember where it finished. It was somewhere midfield. And then, like, Daytona was, like, 17th or something, so. I probably won't win that race. I definitely don't think I'll win the Roval race unless I'm racing like super hardcore dirty and we can get away with it without cautions coming out every lap. If I can move somebody out of the way on like one of those corners in the Roval really good without causing a caution, we might have a shot. But I really don't want to race like an asshole on that race either. I kind of just want to do, the Roval's gonna be a weird one, because like I've gotten better at road course races, so it's not like, oh, it's gonna be awful, but I don't predict that I'm gonna be this chill either, so I'm probably just gonna want to get it over with as quick as I can and move the hell on. So it's probably not gonna be a super entertaining race, because I'm just gonna be like, whatever dude, get me out of here, you know. I don't like the Roval, you know, that's probably gonna be the Roval. And then Dega will probably be like a mixture of me being chill like I am right now and just going through the field, front, back, lose positions, gain them back. And then like key points of the race, I'll probably be like super stressed going, come on, why isn't this line moving? What the hell? Something like that. It'll be a mixture of like fun stress mixed with just being chill. Whereas the Roval is just going to be like not fun stressed like actual stressed, where it's not like, oh, I'm stressed because this is a challenge and this is exciting. It's gonna be, oh, I'm stressed because I hate this. That's what the Roval's gonna be like. I'm just gonna be miserable. I'm gonna be a miserable dude, and I'm gonna be like, this track sucks. It's a necessary evil, though. I don't think every track on the calendar should be a oval. I think there's definitely room for road course racing in NASCAR. Some of those races can be pretty exciting, actually, because they're different and, you know, not like this where I'm just coasting around in a freaking circle. Just, you know. We'll see. We'll see how the Roval goes. I might enjoy it. I might grow to enjoy it mid-race. Who knows? Probably hate it when we start, though, because I don't know how the AI is going to take the bus stop chicane thing. So I'm sure I'll slam into somebody and get really frustrated with myself, at least once or twice. But once we get going, it'll probably be okay. It'll probably be fine. I wonder, I have my phone connected to my computer, but it hasn't went off in a minute. So I'm wondering if I haven't gotten a couple other messages on like a different app that I don't have connected. I haven't touched my phone in like probably at least an hour before I started recording this, and this has been going on for almost 2 hours now, so it's been about 3 hours since I've touched my phone. I know, weird. What do you mean you can go 3 hours without checking your phone? And like, yeah, I know, it's like I'm having fun and enjoying like being a dad and also playing NASCAR. It's weird. It's weird that you can do those things in 2024 without a phone. It's like, I don't have to jump online and bitch at strangers every 20 minutes, you know? Wild concept. I think I did bitch about 2K during Crown Jewel, though, so, you know, shouts out. Never pass up an opportunity to trash those jerks for ruining WWE games. WWE games used to be my main game. I played like whole like season modes. I'd do like universe mode from the beginning to the end each game, you know, like playing full cards and stuff. Now I'm just like, I play like 4 matches and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm bored. Game's too buggy. Too much work. Yeah, used to. I'd come home from like school or even when I was just starting to work, and I'd play like a whole episode of Raw in the game, you know, like. And then 2 days later, I'd come home from school or work, and then I'd play like a whole SmackDown, and then like we'd get a day off or like weekend off school, and then play like whole like 10 match pay-per-view during the day, you know, like I would play the WWE game for like 6-8 hour sessions on like a Sunday or something, you know. It was nothing to just spend all day just playing that game. And you got people that are like, oh, I got time, I'm gonna play Call of Duty all day. Nah, WWE. And now I don't, because 2K ruined it. So instead, we just use 3 hours of our weekend to play NASCAR now. Like I used to when NASCAR was the main game. When I was even younger. 2005, my god. Elementary age kid coming home and just playing NASCAR for 3 hours. That's what we did, man. That shit was competitive too. Like, you got your competitive smash? Nah. We're hooking up 2 controllers and I'm gonna dust your ass in a 50-lap race at Bristol, man. Like Mario Kart? Mario Kart was my jam when I was younger. It's kind of why I want to get a Switch, so I can introduce that evil into the kiddo's life. Like, she needs to go through playing Mario Kart and getting way too competitive with each other in it, I think. I wouldn't be like mean or anything, but I'm not gonna just let her win either, so I think that would be fun for us to experience. Because we have played, like, I think it was before World of Outlaws came out. I think it was like Tony Stewart's All-American Racing or something. I don't know. The one with the legend cars. Because she likes the little legend cars because they're like baby race cars. And I'd put like the assists on for her. And like, yeah, she's not competitive or anything, but we'd just turn laps and kind of, you know, have fun. It made her feel like big because she was playing the game that Dad plays. And we're playing it together, so we haven't really. It's hard for me to get her interested in playing something like this or World of Outlaws or something anymore. Occasionally, when I play World of Outlaws with the wheel, she'll attempt to play and use my wheel, and we get some fun out of that. But it's very rare anymore that she wants to play any of Dad's games, because like now she has this world of Minecraft and Roblox, and she's kind of gotten to where she can play Power World on her own without needing to ask how to do stuff and whatnot, which is kind of neat. So like she's into her own things now, which is why I tried to get into Ark, because I had played Ark before for a little bit, because I had a friend who was like really into it when it was like, you know, new. So I knew a little bit about that game, so I was like, alright, she loves the dinosaur thing, so we'll try to get into Ark together, and we played it a few times, but it's just, the only way to do cross-play is to be in a public server, and PvPvE games in a public server, when you're like low level, can be kind of frustrating sometimes, because people are jerks and they'll come along with their like level 50 dragon and smoke you, and that's not fun for like an 8-year-old autistic girl. She just wants to see a bunch of dinosaurs and mess around in a sandbox, and then I'm over there like actually trying to survive, because it's a little bit of a survival game, so we're all on different pages, and it just gets complicated sometimes. She gets mad at me for killing like a dodo, and I'm like, I needed more hide. Yeah, I'm talking to the people. Yeah, remember when I killed that dodo and you got mad at me? You were like, no, don't kill the dodo, and you got like actually mad. So I think I'm gonna try to get a Switch for Christmas. I think we're gonna try to do that, and then she can just get actually mad at me for Mario Kart. But it's Mario Kart and it's cartoony, you know, nonsense. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. How many laps are left in this race? It's got to be winding down. I haven't paid attention in a minute. I'm just cruising. I say I'm cruising, but like Chastain and Logano are right there. And Logano is a playoff contender. 26 laps. Oh man, fuel is going to be tight. So we got 25 on estimated. I think the field will come down pit road for fuel. That might happen with a few laps left in the race, too. I'm kind of tempted to not. But, like, ooh, that's a gamble. But if pit stop cycles are happening within the last, like, 10 laps of this race, that's going to get messy. Because we might cycle out and not have enough time to make positions up. Or it might be that the race ends like mid-cycle.
Hold your line, got one.
Depends on when people start to pit. There's probably going to be a yellow, though. I'm going to try not to cause it, because I kind of want to see how this race plays out. But I also want to win the damn thing and secure a playoff berth. But, like, yeah, this is going to be a tight...
You got room, you're clear. Got a car.
This is going to be a tight race on fuel. Caution will probably come out, and then everybody will just decide to pit just to be safe, but... Yeah, there's a chance that the AI, like, goes, hey, we only have 2 laps of fuel left, we need to pit, and there's only, like, 3 or 4 laps left in the race. That's a possibility that happens. And I don't know if I want to come down pit road with that many laps left in the race, even if I'm also in the same spot as them on fuel. I don't know, I might be more inclined to just get a huge lead and try to coast it around the track. I don't know.
Careful, still there.
I miss how NASCAR 2005, you could do that. You could, like, run out of fuel and coast across the line. It was actually a thing you could do. I don't even know what happens if you run out of fuel in this game. There's some games where, like, as soon as you run out of fuel or something, it just ends your race. Brings out an immediate yellow and ends your race. And then you're just DNF.
Looking inside now.
I don't know if that would happen in this game or not. I've never ran out of fuel in this game.
Inside.
So I'm kinda thinking we stay out and we see what happens. But I also don't want to gamble my playoff on trying stuff. Honestly, either. If everyone starts coming down pit road, I might have to just come down pit road.
Got a car coming inside now.
I don't know, man.
All clear.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. We got like 1 lap of fuel more than we need so far, but that it says estimated for a reason. It might change the harder we race here. We still got 1. Oh no, now we're short 1. Oh no, we're short. We're short on fuel. We're not gonna make it to the end of this race. Oh man, I need a yellow.
Stay low, stay low.
I need a yellow so bad right now. There's 20 laps left. Oh my god.
Stay on the bottom here.
No. What if the AI, because they're like programmed to just, you know, what if they've actually been off throttle and can make it, and I'm just driving so hard that I can't? Oh, that's a fear. I have to pit, but they don't, and then we finish like 20th. Oh no. We're getting to that fun stress area where I'm stressed, but this is interesting. Because I don't know what's going to happen, and like, we're actually competitive and stuff. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm either going to win or I'm going to lose hard. I don't know yet. It's crazy. If the yellow comes out, we're pitting for sure. But holy crap, even the tires are like getting to that point where like in about 10 laps we're gonna need to pit. There's only 17 laps left in the race. So do you really want to pit with 7 to... That's crazy. I don't think this has happened yet in this season. I don't know what we do. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. I'm just following Logano now, and he's in the playoffs, so I really should be in front of him. But I don't know what to do, so I'm just like following Logano around going, what are you gonna do? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have an idea of what to do yet. I don't know if we should come down right now and get it out the way and make sure we can make it or what. Because we came down right now, and I don't know. $15 to go, 13 in the tank. We need to pit. Oh no!
And I will. Look
Yeah.
at
Is that like a party? Is it like a birthday party? Whose birthday is it in Minecraft?
that's a gonna see my birthday.
It's the dinosaur's birthday? That's cute.
His birthday is 1.
Yeah, we need to pit. Oh my god, we need to pit. What do we do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. I don't want to be caught up in pit stops at the end of the race.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
I really want the yellow to come out right now. Like, right now. There's a part of me that just wants to go and, like, punt someone into the corner. Because I don't want to lose this win over, like, some pit stop bullshit. But what do I do? What do we do? I don't know what to do. We're gonna have to pit though. Like, there's no real option here. I've got to come down pit road. I can probably get away with right sides only if we come down during green. But oh my god, I wonder if they need to pit too. We're screwed if they don't need to pit. If they don't need to pit, we're screwed. We're finishing like 20th. And even if they do need to pit, we may not win this race. Oh no.
Stay low.
Ah, no. Oh no. I was really hoping, because I knew I'd be good at Vegas, that we could just dominate Vegas and not worry about the next two in the round. We might have to worry about trying to win like Talladega or something. Oh no. We might wind up finishing 20th here. Oh no. Go down pit road, Joey, and I'll go with you. Oh god.
10 to go.
Oh no. 10 to go, we got 8 laps of fuel. Oh no. Oh no, man. I definitely can't coast that much. What do we do? What do we do? Joey! Are you pitting? No, he's just going around the Wood Brothers machine. What do we do? What do we do? Do we just punt Joey into the corner and take a caution? I don't know. Maybe Chastain will try to like bump us from the side and spin himself out again. You wanna fight about it, Chastain? I'm falling off hard too. Did I miss a pit stop or something? Did I stay out again when I shouldn't have? I don't. What happened? What do we do?
Stay low, stay low. Still there.
I don't even know what pit road speed is. We haven't had to pit yet.
You got room. You're clear.
I think it's 40, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we do. There's like 6 laps to go.
You got a car low now.
No, I don't want to let another car go. Just Chastain, who is not in the playoffs. So this is perfect. But also, we don't get the berth for finishing second. What do I do? Tires are gone. Can we get a yellow? Can we please just get a yellow? I wouldn't even repair the car. It's not that bad. I'd just get right sides. No, yellow. We'd probably get all 4. Green flag stops. I'm for sure going right sides only if we have to stop under green. And then we'll just get the lowest amount of fuel, obviously. But what do I do? I'm gonna have to pit. I don't know if they need to pit or not. 5 to go. If that thing says 1 laps of fuel remain, I'm pitting. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta pit. Is he pitting? He's not pitting. They can make it, and I can't. That's what's going on, isn't it? Oh, God. 1 laps of fuel remaining. 4 to go in the race. I gotta pit. Oh, no. Oh, no. I gotta pit. I gotta pit with less than 5 laps in the race. Oh, they're pitting.
Got one peeking outside. Slow down.
Okay. The lowest amount of fuel, right side tires, don't repair the car. This is freaking crazy! We're pitting with like 3 to go! Please get me a good stop. Holy crap. Come on, boys. It's just right side tires and a little bit of fuel. Get me back out there. Let's go. Go, 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 go. This is insane. Where are we at? 5th. Okay. Logano's ways ahead, though. I'm just going to pull up on the track now. LePage, but we didn't wreck anybody, so it's cool. We're not going to win this. Fucking Joey Logano, because of the pit stops, is going to win this race. I should have just took fuel. I should have done fuel only and just hoped that the tires held up. And also, I was really slow getting... We lost positions just getting onto pit road. Goddamn Joey Logano is going to win this god dang race. Please, I need a yellow. Something happen. Please. Please. We're going to lose this race on green flag pit stops with 3 laps to go. Are you shitting me? No. 1 to go. Are you shitting me? No way, man. That is wild that like pit stops are happening as the race is ending. There's cars on pit road as the leader is taking the checkered. Wow. I don't think I've ever had a race end like this in NASCAR Heat 5. That's insane. I finished 5th. I'm so pissed. Are you kidding me? With 4 laps to go. No freaking way, man. Oh, that's heartbreaking. And Byron's also in the playoffs. And he finished 2nd. I mean, only 2 other playoff drivers finished better than we did, I guess. But damn. That means Joey Logano doesn't have to worry about the Roval or Dega. Ugh. And advances to the final 8. Are you kidding me? We're 31 ahead. And so is Byron. We're 2nd. Because we would be leading if Joey didn't win, but... Like, if Chastain would have won, would be first in points still. The playoffs. I hate the playoffs. Damn it. Damn it, man. You gotta be shitting me. I led 152 laps. I'm so pissed. Dude. And it's Dega and then Roval is the third race of the round. 188 laps at Talladega. See you next week.